I'm Layton, Livingston Parish President. Let me just tell you, Livingston Parish is definitely still on the move. We're growing commercially. We have industry that's coming. We've got residents. We've got permits that are moving back, growing stronger than ever. We've got new development for apartment complexes and condos. Livingston Parish is on the move. As you know, we had the devastating flood come through in August. Nothing ever have I gone through that was so widespread that affected so many people like that flood in August did. It is my opinion we could not have survived the August flood had the churches not stepped forward like they did. This was neighbor after neighbor after neighbor pitching in to help people they didn't even know when they themselves were flooded. Since then, we've been obviously picking up the debris. We've started our last round now of debris, getting it all picked up. We're going to even include the state highways this time to make sure it is only one passing. And that's going to help a lot of people like commercial and industry along with residents. They're all beginning to move back into their homes. The people are absolutely resilient. They're doing what they need to do to move back into their homes, getting the help they need, working with one another, helping one another. We've seen permits on homes go up to about 140 some odd permits so far this year. I just feel really confident that the track we were on prior to the flood coming, we're seeing, I think in a pretty short time, come back. And I think we're going to meet those goals of doubling in population over the next few years. You know, I'm just excited about what I see happening in Livingston Parish. So we're growing back. We're coming back. We're going to grow like we were planning on growing. We've had over 15 commercial development permits come through. Epic Piping, as you know, had the ribbon cutting in last November. They're rocking and rolling, doing very well. Martin Brower is slated to open real soon. Pepsi opened in January. A lot of these things that we talked about last time we visited are now opened and are doing very well. Jubin Crossing, the movie tavern, slated to reopen the 13th of April. That's huge. People are ready to get out and relax a little bit, you know. People are beginning to move back into their homes, so they're looking forward to that. Bath and Body Works is coming. Several new clothing retailers. Zia's Rotisserie Grill is a new one that we just signed a lease on. Actually, Mr. Keller signed a lease on that's coming. And of course, Struby's Grill is slated to open up in a couple of months. All-Star Nissan Kia. Mr. Matt McKay and Buddy Wells, we met with them last week for the groundbreaking of their new dealership there at Jubin Crossing. We had the grand reopening of the Walmart there in Denham Springs. Now that's huge. They employ roughly 400 people. So not only is it good for the economy from a tax standpoint, sales tax, obviously for the company, but it's also good for the people in the city of Denham Springs and surrounding area, but it's good for the employees to be able to come on back and go to work. We've got a bunch of new retailers with restaurants coming in right there at the Bass Pro development that I think is going to be great. One of them being a new Mexican restaurant and a new Japanese hibachi style grill. Going to be very successful there. So you're seeing all these different areas fill out commercially, which I think again signifies, first of all, that we've survived the flood and that people are still excited about coming to Livingston Parish, and we knew they would be, because the reason everybody came to begin with, it's still there. I'm just excited again to see what all is happening. I think it's tremendous for Livingston Parish. They have reopened most of the schools. People are really glad about that. They're moving back into the neighborhoods. They want to go back to the same school they were going to. One of the things that we've been looking at in the Suma Crossing area at Satsuma is the airport. We've now formed our commission, who have been meeting regularly, coming up with a game plan for financing. They've actually just asked for some additional funding through the state and federal aviation board to try to get some dollars there. And they're on a path now to get that thing done. And still, realistically, we're looking at some time. But the Jubin Crossing area is as fast as it's growing. The Bass Pro area as fast as it's growing. The next in line is Satsuma. You're going to see a lot of growth in Satsuma in the very near future. We're coming back stronger, better than ever through tourism, through our Sheriff's Department, our schools, our Homeland Security Department, our LEDC. We're coming back. We are on the move. Livingston Parish is the place to be.